Hey guys. Hey Cherie. Thanks for the drink reminder already. Coffee. Happy days. Um, is it freezing? It just froze for me. So let's see how it goes. I just had to restart my computer as well because it wasn't loading my camera and microphone options. So YouTube's been really fun again. So if it cuts out, I'm sorry, but we'll just see how we go. So I'm going to be setting up June today. I'm nearly at the end of this journal, so I'm going to have to choose a new one soon. I don't know which one I'm going to choose either. I have to pick a good one. But yeah, so June will be the last month that I fit in here, and then I'm planning to set up 3 weeks of June in here, and then I'll save week 4 and week 5 for another live stream. And then I will then I will start a live stream later on to set up the new journal. Although I don't really plan to do too many like yearly setups in the start of the journal. I'll just keep using the ones that are in here. Can you hear everything, Cherie? Let me know if you can hear. I'll put it in here. I'm paranoid. I mean, it's showing me that there is sound. Oh, good. You can hear. Good. Winning. All right. So I'm just going to use this one on here. Usually when I do a setup, I'll have an idea of what I want to do for the first, like the cover page. But I'll often come back and do it last. Hi, Sky. Thank you. I'll come back and do this last after I've established, fonts or whatever I plan to do through the rest of it. So obviously I've got these guys. I do have a blue pen that I'm going to try and maybe do my line ruling and stuff with that. But it is a ballpoint, so I don't know how I feel about that. I also have, which I probably should have gotten ready earlier. Hey Emily, how you going? I've got a navy blue pen and a couple of yellows that I plan to kind of do the most of this decoration with. I do have a mustardy yellow as well. Maybe I'll just do a couple of swatches with these to see which ones I like the best. I do like the warmth in this color, and when Kay did it, I loved all those like watercolor stripes that she had. I thought they were really cool and looked really effective. So this is kind of the color palette that I'll go with, and just for shits and giggles, that pen, which is a bit brighter than I'd like. I'd probably like it to be a little bit more navy like that one. I do also have this blue as well, which isn't bad. I'll keep that handy. Okay. Oh, so stressful when YouTube just doesn't do what it's meant to. Because the other thing that it's done as well is that I have it's set to a different camera setting. So I use a Sony camera when I'm live streaming. Like this camera you're looking at is a Sony camera. But today it's come up as a USB camera instead of a Sony one, which has bothered me because I was like, I don't want to start the stream with the wrong camera, So I'm just going to draw these out a little bit more so I don't overrule my lines. June. What dates have we got in June? What themes are you guys all doing for June? I'd love to know. Starts on a Thursday and ends on a Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So this is my first day. And this will be my last day here. Ooh. Which means this one. I did a quick bit of rolling up this morning. I was actually going to cheat a little bit and have this. Thanks, Sheree. Got my nails done. I actually went in there with a plan to get neutral, like a neutrally pinky color, and this is what I came out with. I don't know why I ever go in there with a plan. I never stick to it. But that's fun. Okay, let's try this blue pen. I'm really worried. I don't know why. I think because I always use felt tips. I don't think that is. I just feel like this is not going to work, or it's going to smudge or something. I mean, I'm not trying to be against ball tip pens or anything, but I just don't want it to be messy. Yeah, that's alright. Cool. Alright. I'll stop worrying now. I'm just going to roll these outside lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I was actually going to cheat and have this ruled up first because I feel like it takes up a lot of time. And it's potentially boring, this part, to watch. Seeing as it's just all these lines. But that's up to you guys to decide, I suppose. Oh, color. It's my guard dog. Oh, you tell them. Oh, see, like that? Like where it gets a little bit inky and a bit blobby. Don't love it. It's funny. I'm not usually very like perfectionist in my journal. Because I can't be bothered generally. But then there are some things, probably more just like pet hates, that happen within my journal, like clumpy inky pens. Oh, I like that, or it just smudges. Makes me mad. Make sure there's no ink on my ruler. No, we're okay. See, I don't want to touch that now and smudge the ink further. Blue pen was a bad idea. I do have a blue felt tip pen, but it's a bit brighter than this one, and I was kind of going for dark and moody coming into winter and whatnot. But we shall see. So these boxes are 3 centimeters wide by 3.5 long, I think. I wanted the calendar this month to be quite big. I actually don't know what I'm going to put over in this space because I plan to use one of these long stickers, this one actually, down the side here. They just have June written up above here. So I may have to come back later, but I don't really mind at the start of the month if I have empty spaces because I usually within the month will find a reason to fill them. So I can come back later if need be and use that space for something else, which I'm sure will also serve me well. Not done this side. Yeah. What are you guys all doing while you're watching? Who's cooking? I need some good recipes. Last night we had burrito bowls, which was pretty good. Although we had kind of, I guess it was more like nachos really because had corn chips in there. But I find that's a good one for the family because they can all just pick and choose what they like to eat. You know. And it's wicked because you're only cooking one pot of food. Just cut some salad up. Oh, yeah, sure. A quote would be a good spot up here. Yeah. We'll see how much room I've got. Might even have some quote stickers I could put there. We'll see how we get on. Okay. Gonna have to spin this around to do this side. Yeah, so I thought I would go with the lighthouse theme for June. I was going to go with the painted leaves theme, but because we're coming into winter here and it's getting colder, I just wanted something a little bit more wintry, and I might use the painted leaves theme when we come back towards spring. And I did a floral theme last month. So homemade pizza, good one. Yeah, we haven't had that in a long time. What do you put on your pizza, Cherie? That's a good plan. My husband and I have started some new habits this week. So we're calorie controlling so that we are in a deficit because we need to lose some COVID kilos. And so we're trying to find some things to eat that are really delicious and satisfying so we don't really feel the need to eat too much of it, you know. So I think we might be having like a spicy soup with veggies tonight, maybe some chicken in there, and the kids will have something else. They won't like spicy anything. And then it's not calorie friendly, but I'm going to make a roast on the weekend. So I feel like we haven't had a roast in forever. Chicken and pineapple, yum. That sounds good. Use a tomato base. Haven't done pulled pork in a while too. We used to always do a pulled pork, and then we would freeze what's left over, but would freeze it in like we'd make it flat so you could snap pieces off, and then we'd use that for pizzas, like with a barbecue base and like some capsicum or you call peppers. Only red ones, green ones are gross, and some pineapple and stuff. That goes all right. Yeah, tomato base, good one. Yes, I'm gonna have all this space over here, and I don't really have another. Oh wait, I wonder if these lighthouses or anchors could fit there. That might do. Yeah, cool. Sorted. I'd way rather use a sticker than letter something. Especially in a live stream under pressure. Oh, I like this blank one. I didn't notice that before. That would come in handy if I was using these on a different spread. I'm also not doing any kind of spreads in between this stuff. Like I'm not doing a daily review or a big habit tracker like I did last month or anything. Just getting stuck into stuff. I may put habit trackers in later or put them in the weeklies if there's room or track elsewhere if I need to. I mean, sometimes when I have a big habit tracker and then I stop having one, I don't do as many tasks because I don't get the satisfaction ticking it off somewhere. Which cracks me up. I really like this one because of the wave. This real like moody wave happening. So I'm gonna stick this maybe in line with this. Is it straight? Yes. Okay. So I'll also have this space down here, which is fun. Now, I think I'm going to use this kind of I don't know what lettering I want. So I can either do it this way. Or mac and cheese. Yum. Oh, you can't eat? That sucks. Could you blend some up or something? Make it easier to eat it. Yeah. Oh, my lettering is the worst. Oh, I have this. But you're too bright. No, I don't like it. Have you tried baked ziti? No, I have not. What is that, Shree? I've heard of it before, but it's not a dish common here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to write June down. Down here? Yep, I'm going to do it down here. Turns out I hold my breath a lot when I'm doing letters. There we go. I have a hole in my tooth I've put off, and it's been hurting for a few days. Oh, that sucks. Dentist will be your best friend. My husband's doing the same thing. I think he needs a wisdom tooth out. And it's been starting to bother him a little bit. He's going to have to pull the pin and go to the dentist very soon. I'm just going to crispen up these edges a little bit. I would also actually like to do a drop shadow on this lettering. So I have an orange shadow. So it's like glowing Shree. Like this color. Oh yeah. I'm going to try it with this one as well. Interesting. All right. I'll do it with this one, but I reckon I'm going to try it with this end. It's a bit finer. Like that. Hey, Alison! Not too late. Surprised it's working, to be honest, because YouTube's being a jerk. But no, not too late. We've only started first spread, and I'm still going to do... Sorry. I obviously can't talk and draw at the same time. Still going to do 3 weekly spreads as well. How's that? Oh my god, I did a lighthouse in January. It really set a wintry tone for me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like stormy beach walks and windiness. I think I'm a bit delirious. I haven't been well lately. Like I keep having a cold off and on, which has really been annoying. It feels a bit like it's coming back again, so I'm not super in love with that. What's for dinner, Alison? I think tonight I'm having soup. Hey, Monica. How you going? Just setting up a monthly calendar. Can you be in my head when I lean this far? Oh my god, totally can. I'm so sorry. How about there? Is that alright? I could bring it closer towards me, I suppose. Now I don't know what to do with this space or this space, but that's okay. Working, but on the go slow. Body is feeling rough. Oh, had a rough week. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're feeling better soon. Sky said, I feel like it's something in the air or the water because no one in my house has felt well in a while. Oh, that sucks. I had some dinner at another restaurant nearby after work. I should be home soon. Oh, you're not even home yet, Alison. That's commitment. Oh, buddy, it's all right. Promise me, friend. Drink. Thanks, Cherie. I need some coffee. Look, oh, my cup actually matches the theme. Ailing laugh. Oh, it's so good. I always making a travel mug for my live stream so it stays hot. Nobody wants to drink lukewarm coffee. Okay. Excuse me. I'm going to put a lighthouse and some anchors over here. Although, I really don't know. No, I'm going to leave that space blank because I might use it for a monthly focus kind of area or something like that. Just going to do this. Less is more, right? You are not straight. Can't be bothered. And so I'm going to leave this space here. I might do, actually, here. I'm going to do some lines. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do them here. Oh, you show up, yes. Always wonder if it's going to be, like the light's going to be too bright and you're not going to be able to see. Just going to put that there. So this is going to be maybe some space for a monthly focus. Like I said, at the moment, my husband and I are trying to get healthier and lose some weight. So it'll probably be a focus of mine to try some new recipes or to find some activities that are helping us in terms of I've been really looking at it in terms of like dopamine release, and instead of trying to get dopamine from food, which is, like dopamine is your reward hormone, finding rewards in other things. So one of the things I really want to do is get out our puzzle. We have a puzzle we started last year that my husband bought at I don't know, he bought it secondhand from somewhere. It's 5,000 pieces, and it's a really old-fashioned map. Takes up half a table tennis table, just fits on there, and it is absolutely like ginormous. So I want to get that back out because I really enjoy puzzling, and I just feel like that could be a reward instead of like, we put kids to bed and we go and watch TV together and we start snacking on things we shouldn't be or whatever. So instead I'll be able to just have a hot chocolate and do some puzzling. Noom. No, I've heard of Noom, Cherie. I'm pretty tight when it comes to money. So, like, if Noom was free, I'd probably have a go. At the moment, if we're unsuccessful with this endeavor, I'll probably look into trying to pay for some kind of service or gym challenge or just something to make us accountable elsewhere. See how we go. I mean, it all started because I just thought, like, you often have, well, we would. Hey, Aubrey, how you going? We'd often have conversations like, we need to lose this much weight, we need to do this to be healthy, and we need to change our lifestyle like this and like that, and we would just never do anything about it. We'd talk about it, but there'd be no action. And I got to the point where I was just sick of having those same conversations where we talk about it and then not do anything. So we had 3 options. We could either give up completely and eat ourselves into oblivion and be the size of a house, or we could just stay exactly as we are and accept that this is where we live and this is the size we are and that's okay. Or we could just make those changes and just bite the bullet and do it. So that's what we're doing. And so far, it's been a really successful week. We have a rowing machine, so I've been on that most days this week, and walking, and sometimes we're walking multiple times a day, taking the kids out for bike rides and stuff, and just eating properly and not being, like, not overeating, being crazy about it. So, anyhoozle, probably use the top of this calendar area as some focus tasks or ideas for that. I have a list. I have a list of lists I want to make. Things about what we can have rewards. Rewards from Sky says, I tried Noom, it worked pretty well, but intermittent fasting has worked the best. I've lost 68 pounds. Wow. What's that in kilos? Like 30, 35 kilos? That's awesome. I've lost about 10 kilos before doing, like, controlling calories, and that was all I did. I didn't do any exercise or anything. We just controlled calories, and that worked really well. But it's just taken a long time to kind of get back into being ready to do that again. Although this time we're not being as strict with calories. We're still in a calorie deficit and we're still consuming less, but we are allowing ourselves to have more calories than we did last time. My goal is 32 more pounds and then I'll be 10 pounds under your high school weight. Wow. Oh, well, I hope that works out for you, Sky. Sounds really positive. Good for you. Okay, we have finished the spread. Ta-da! Alison, my problem is kind of different, I guess. I found out I'm still anemic as of today. Oh, I really struggle with nutrition. I just don't like eating. Yeah, so we are opposite ends of the spectrum, Alison. I love eating. I love food. I love cooking it. I like smelling it. I like going out and the event of eating with people and all those kinds of things. I like food too much. Thank you. Yeah, but I just wish that I was a bit more like food is just for fueling your body and when you need it, and rather than just wanting food all the time. So I'm going to Melbourne this month, which is going to be really exciting. I'm meeting a friend there who lives in Tasmania. So this spread, I don't know if I should set this spread up or not. I might leave this one and I'll do that later. I mean, to be fair, all I was going to do so far was put a strip of this map tape across the bottom and then just use the rest of the paper to plan out my trip, write down things I need to think about, like itinerary, all that kind of stuff. Alison, yeah, I wish I liked eating. Everything I eat makes me feel bloated and in pain. Hopefully, if I just keep up with vitamins, it will help. Glad I went to the doctor to get some clarity there. Oh, for sure. Help having some answers. So what is anemic? Is that when your body's just not absorbing nutrients from the food? I find a good probiotic really help. Me when I'm bloating and stuff. Sky, I wasn't taught good food habits. I was very overweight as a child and went from one end of EDs binging to the other extreme of not eating at all and working out twice a day. Oh, low iron. Yeah, okay, Sky. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you're making some healthy habits and healthier relationships with food now. That's really good. I feel like we hang so much value on our bodies and how we feed them or don't feed them or all that kind of stuff, and it all gets so complicated for everybody. Low iron. Okay, so that's sorry, I'm rolling up so I can't speak anymore. I'm doing this setup again because I really like it. And it works well. Anemia is normally caused by low iron and low B vitamins. The body can't produce enough red blood cells normally from a lack of. Oh, okay, lack of a nutritional diet. Yeah, but then you just don't enjoy eating because it makes you feel a bit. Ugh. Could there be something else going on then if eating makes you feel sick? Like some underlying reason that you don't feel well? I wonder. But yeah, like you say, hopefully your vitamins and stuff will help. I have had lots of like low energy and anxiety or depression, or like not. I have low days. Like yesterday, I was in the worst mood. Couldn't even tell you why. But today I feel a lot better and a lot clearer. Um, but every time I go, I feel like for me it's hormonal. But every time I go and get like my hormone levels checked and all those things, they tell me everything's fine. I'm like, well, that sucks. Although I have been feeling a lot better this week, like with exercising, so with rowing and all that kind of stuff. I just have a lot less brain fog at the moment, and oh, because Monica, I've been reading that book. Let me check what it's called before I tell you the wrong thing. Why has no one told me this before? Where did it go? This one. Oh, I don't want to listen to you. Yeah, this book. And that's just been saying some really interesting things, particularly about dopamine and how dopamine works. And if you're craving food, sometimes it's because though that might have not been from the book. If you're craving food, it's because your brain's craving dopamine, so you're looking for that to try and find it elsewhere. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And it said, I really liked where it pointed out that not only does exercise release dopamine and make you feel better, it also increases your dopamine receptors, which means you have more capacity to be happier more of the time, which I was like, oh, damn. So yesterday when I was in a bad mood and I did some rowing to try and get out of it and it worked, it makes me really mad that it works because I can't be bothered exercising. But this is who I am now. This is my life and I will continue to exercise, even if it's just a little bit, just do something. Sky says, every time I eat, I get sick. It doesn't matter if it's 3 bites or a whole meal. Oh, that sucks, Sky. I don't understand why you don't enjoy food heaps. Me and food are like two peas in a pod. Same, Sheree. Yeah, same. Yeah. Alton, look at, is it Jerf? JERF, Just Eat Real Food. Like tags on Instagram and stuff. You'll find heaps of good recipes that are really like whole food. And that you can, get some inspiration from there maybe. We've been doing the same thing, trying to like just load the fridge up with fruits and veggies and eat whole foods instead of processed stuff. You're welcome for the support, Alison. Sky, the thing about hormones is they fluctuate, so if you're not feeling that way when they test. Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. A home testing hormone kit. That's interesting. I didn't know they existed. Yes, I hate how much it helps, Alison. It's the worst. So I've been trying to like listen to audiobooks while I exercise because I really like listening to audiobooks and I don't get much time to do that really uninterrupted. So exercising is going to be my audiobook time. Also prioritizing time. So now I don't start work in the mornings until 11 most days. So I can drop the kids off from school, come home and exercise, then get ready for work. And then go to work. So it's a really good spot in the day to use for exercise, even though I used to try and use it for other things. So now I'm just trying to prioritize that time. I don't mind exercise. I hate running and cardio. Ugh, running is the worst. I only run if I'm chasing a ball. So like if I'm playing a sport or something, then I can run. But if it's just running for the sake of running, I'm bound to fall over. Look at this pen. Oh, you can't even see. Look what it just did. Oh, voting you off the island. Not happy, Jan. Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing and then we're not using this pen anymore because it's making me mad. I follow a couple of good people on Instagram too, which just have a really common sense approach to weight loss and calorie deficit, and not about cutting anything out, and just eating in moderation and whatever. So I'm really happy with this week. Really proud of us, and also, like the book says, Monica, really trying to give myself that that internal pat on the back and be really proud of myself and give myself that hormone release too of satisfaction, which seems to really help. Oh, I've missed a box. I do this every time. I have to use a stupid pen again. Oh, drink. Thanks, Sheree. What's everyone else drinking? Sky, I've cut my Diet Cokes way down and have been drinking more water and tea. Oh, that's good. My husband started drinking chamomile tea because that helps get rid of like fluid retention. And he's dropping like he dropped 1.5 kilos in the last week. Makes me so mad when he loses kilos without me. Like I'm the fatty being left behind. Yeah, it's fine. It's really fine. Yes, water. Best friend. I've been using the MyFitnessPal app, and I really love that I can put in the calories I've eaten in the day and my water, and then and any exercise I've done, and then I can hit at the bottom complete diary, and it will tell me if every day was like today, you'd weigh this much in 5 weeks, and that makes me really motivated. Like, ooh, I like that number. Yes, please. Okay, so this is next week. So mad about this pen. Not going to try and fix it because I know it'll just make it worse. Men lose weight easier than women, do they? That's interesting. My husband can skip a meal and lose 5 pounds. That sucks. Aren't they jerks? All right. So, I bet these don't fit. No, they do not. That's okay. I'm going to put in... I really like these actual little lighthouses. Or should I do that? No, lighthouses. Okay. Just use what you like first. Oh, good job taking vitamins. Well done. Oh, I have not done that today. I need to do that today too. So I've got a probiotic that I take every day, and something that's meant to help even out your hormones, like a supplement. I think it's called Premula. So we're giving that a go to see if it kind of balances me out. Because quite often when I get anxiety or whatever, it's when I can feel my hormones fluctuating, and I don't want to go on antidepressants just for hormone management. He actually is the most he has ever weighed, and we've worked really hard getting him there. He was stuck at 135, 140 for a long time. Oh, wow. Okay. Wish I had that problem. No, not really. Well, that's really good. How did you get him there? Like, what was your tactics? Super interesting, isn't it? How it affects everyone differently. Everyone's bodies are so different. And coming into winter, I'm glad we have the rowing machine, because sometimes you just don't want to go out in that weather to go and exercise. Okay, so now I reckon I'm going to use some little numbers. So I have these ones from Barney and Moon, which I really like, but I don't want to use them and then not have a full month's worth to use in a calendar. So I might see if I have other dots. I have some left from Stick with Kate. What dates do I need? I need the 1st to the 4th, which I don't have in any of those. I need in the pink. What have we got in blue? Playing with K. Right. Get some of these out. Guy, I wish I had that problem too. I tell him I'd give him fat, just ask. He eats a lot. His meals consist of the same amount as me and the kids mixed together. Wow. Yeah, right. I wonder if would that be a thyroid thing? Thyroids control your metabolism, don't they? But my thyroid's fine, unfortunately. Alright, so I reckon I'm going to go with this colour. Thursday is the 1st, isn't it? I don't know where to put it. Just going to go about there. My favourite food is ice cream too, which makes things hard. Oh, Alison, we were talking about ice cream the other day and you had banana ice cream. How good's that? Although, do you know what I got at the shop yesterday? I got these, I think they're called like banana bites or something. So they're just chunks of frozen banana dipped in chocolate. And they are amazing and healthy. The chocolate's really thin. The chocolate's not particularly good chocolate either. Like, I could probably make my own better and way cheaper. I should really get onto that. Now, I need to do the dates for the end of May, which is the 31st. This will work out well because I usually put my meals, like our dinner, at the end, at the bottom of the day. So I can do that in this little space. Oh, I don't want to cover up this. Oh, whatever. Before my hysterectomy, I couldn't lose weight, and now that I've healed, I've been dropping weight easy. That's amazing. Good for you. I can drop weight properly, like fine, if I just eat better, generally. But I'm trying to eat a little bit more to be a bit more satisfied this time, but adding in exercise. Because like I said, last time I did it without exercising. And that was still pretty cool, but exercising is just so good for your mental health that I can't ignore it anymore as much. As much as I want to. Okay, I'm going to put some lines in again, and I'm going to do a to-do list. So I don't need to look at this one. I don't need to look at this one. I've got a freebie sheet and this. Sorry. These two in here. So, gratitude log is a good idea. I'm going to do to-do list over here. And I'm going to put in more of these lines. But first, I'm going to divide it in half. And I'm going to do a to-do list and a meals list. Nope, I'm doing that over here. 13. Middle is 6.5. And I might put a little habit tracker in here too. So been wanting a hysterectomy for 7 years. Oh, they won't let you. That sucks. Surely your persistent history of wanting one is enough. Sorry, can't talk. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to do that. And then if I use this one, then I don't have other things to match it, you know? I wish one of these said meals. Although I have the font, why don't I just make myself some? That's a good idea. You know, it's funny because I want a lot of sticker things, like font stickers, like these that I've bought lately. And you think I would just make some. You would think. Oh, rope to divide them. Good idea, Sheree. I kept missing these ropes on here. All right. Let's put this rope in. Oh, put a bubble in it. Put a bit of lead pencil here. And then I'm going to, this might not work, so let's just see. I'm going to cut off this bit. And then I'm going to cut off, sorry, I'm not doing it in this bit. So we're going to try and attach this ropey bit to the end. Oh. Out there. Cool. Okay. And then so on this side I'm going to do meals and habit tracker. I don't know. I don't know what header to do on it though. Maybe I should just write it. How will grey look with this? Like if I started doing dots. Oh, there's some grey on these things. So I might just do some dots. Which are really not in a straight line. I should have thought this through. Or just try harder to hit the center of the boxes. Like that. And then it doesn't have to be perfect, so let's just use this to do the list. Sticker. Done. Drink. Thank you, Sheree. It's my second coffee for today too. But still decaf. Still not allowed to have the real stuff. Although my heart palpitations have been getting a lot better, I have found. I should probably start to monitor that a little bit more and just see how much they have died off. Okay, so we said meals and habit tracker. So let's roll up a habit tracker box first. For the sake of consistency, I'm going to use this pen again. Ooh. I'm going to risk it. 1,000. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just a a reaction from COVID, or if it's just my body generally being my body. But it seems to have improved. So, see if that continues. All right. How many habits am I going to want? This is next week. Lots. Let's go with this many. And then I'll just work it out after. And I'll prioritize. So, things I've been tracking lately have been homework with the kids. Oh, we got one more. Homework with kids, my vitamins AM and PM. I have not been tracking movement, which I will start tracking this in this tracker, I reckon. Now I have a really pale grey. I got lots of them. This colour is this one. I'll put you this way. That one's way too dark. Yeah, we'll just stick with the first one. Just going to do a little bit of this so it just feels a bit more solid, like adding a rug to a room. And then I need to do a meal section, but I don't have. Might just use one of these, which looks pretty plain. I wonder if I should draw a box. Not this colour, this colour. I'm just going to draw a box for meals. And hope it's straight. Quite often I do a meals box like this because when I do the grocery shopping, which I also have to do today, I will buy things in the shopping for meals, but I won't assign them to particular days. So having a list of meals kind of tells me what we can cook, and then I can choose at the time, how much time we've got, what we feel like, depending on the weather, all that kind of stuff, if we prefer. And then I don't forget. Let me put that here. I was saying my kids' first doctor acted like I was dumb and downplayed everything. Oh, I'm glad you found a better doctor. I'm practically a doctor. I've been watching House. So I'm all over that. Although the kids haven't enjoyed it. They keep coming in and they're cutting somebody open or or whatever, and they have to go. So, happy with this. I think I'm going to do a like a brain dump area, maybe, but I'm going to maybe put use some more of this rope. Maybe we'll divide it this way. This is why I love this spread. I just feel like there's just so much room for all the things. That's Even though it's curvy, that just does not look straight enough to me. It's better. Yeah, like you could just fit so much stuff in here with the same amount of room. I think next 6 months in my journal, I'm going to do some more weekly spreads that are just a single page weekly. Because then I'll have some more room for more pages spare to do like some Dutch doors or and maybe a bit more improvise a little bit more with some stuff. That makes sense? Because at the moment I don't. I mean, I haven't been shy about using my journals. This is the first year that I've divided. No, last year. Last year was the first year that I've divided the year into 2 notebooks. Normally I would prefer them all to be in one. Yeah, remember this one. The trick is remembering this box. I always forget, and I do 3 and 3. But you want a 4th one because I also don't like having the weekend in one box. I want two boxes for that. So to make use of these stickers, I'm going to do it's totally a habit tracker one, obviously, which I have not used, but that's okay. Don't need it. I'm going to do a brain dump here and a gratitude log here for the week. Happy days. So freaking enough. So we've done this setup, get it straight, and this one. Sky says, my goal now is my anxiety. It's rough if I go out more than a few hours. I get a migraine and I feel like I have heat exhausted or sun poisoning. Oh, wow. That sounds like a lot, Sky. Poor thing. The book I'm reading right now is really helpful in terms of anxiety, I think. Particularly when it's something like that, like a physical, going out or whatever that is triggering your anxiety. And suggesting ways to cope with it. I might go with mustardy colour for this one. So that Why Has No One Told Me This Before, I think it was called. Really good book. Cherie, I'm an FBI agent. I watch FBI. Yeah. Good job. Bet you're a master of the old Facebook stalk tree. You can find anybody. How funny. Yeah, I've been watching House, which is interesting for me because I don't normally watch dramas, I suppose. And I also don't really normally watch things I haven't seen before. Because I'm a creature of habit. And I think it's a comfort thing that I watch the same things over and over again. So at the moment, I've been watching heaps of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I feel like since Kayla did the dragon, what do you call it? Since Kayla did the dragon theme, I've just been watching The Hobbit a lot, which has kind of taken place of The Office. Normally, it's The Office that I'm watching a lot. I feel like this ruler might be dirty. Gross. Close that. Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I love it so much. And I watch it like I know the audio of it so well, but I probably actually need to sit and physically watch it again because so often I just have it on and I'm not really watching the screen. I'm doing something else, like bullet journaling, So I probably need to sit down and actually watch it. I'd love to dedicate a day to like a Hobbit movie marathon or any Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. Don't care. I just feel like a movie marathon would be good. And I say that, and I've spent the last 2 weekends sick in bed. I probably should have done it then. Rookie mistake. Yeah, I hope you get some relief from that anxiety soon, Sky. Hi, Maisie. Yay! Glad you could make it. We are setting up the second week of June. And then I've got one more to go after this, I reckon. So this one, this weekly I'm setting up right now is the week that I'll be going to Melbourne. So I just wanted to do something really quick and simple because I have a feeling it's just going to get neglected anyway. So, Macy, are you in Australia? Yeah, Gandalf is a good egg. I agree. My voice. Okay. And art is so calming. I'm really glad it's calming and happy. Yeah, so which state are you in, Macy? Because I'm going to Melbourne and I need to put it on my Instagram too and find out like some good stationery shops that I must see while I'm there because we don't really have that many in Adelaide. We've got art shops, but not bullet journal friendly shops. Oh, drink. Thank you. Throat's getting scratchy again, which makes me annoyed. Because I'm sick of being sick. You see, my Bujo looks like a crime scene investigation with all post-it. Yeah, well, that's what I had. I got post-it notes in all my pages dedicating, planning ahead of what the pages are for. Oh, you're in New South Wales, gotcha. Keep you in mind next time I'm heading to Sydney. You might know some spots in Sydney. I was actually going to do this month. I was going to do a true crime theme. But then I started. I don't know why, but I started with quotes and looking up quotes of like serial killers and stuff. And at the time, my mood just was not in a very serial killer quote kind of space. And I just thought, these are not sitting well with me right now. So I might just save that when I'm for a time when I'm feeling a little bit more resilient, maybe. But I really want to do a true crime theme. I feel like I haven't really seen many true crime themes going on. I'm gonna do Friday. I normally always do the to-do list over here, but I'm gonna change it up. Murder mystery novel sticker kit. That's cool. Keeper of the Suns. Let me write this down. I've never heard of this before. Thank you. I don't know what to do after this stream either. I've got a couple options. One of my big problems too is that I have all these options of things that need to get done, and then I just don't know what to do. So then I freeze with like paralysis of not knowing, and I don't get anything done instead. So after this, my options are, well, I need to exercise today, so I might go and row for a bit. And then I got a Bizzle spot cleaner, which I haven't pulled out yet, and I want to clean some couch cushions and things like that and have a go. I have an extra couch that I need to get rid of, so I want to clean it first and then sell it. And then I can bring in my puzzle table and bring in my big table tennis table for my ginormous puzzle. A Hobbit theme. That sounds cool. I'd have to do a lot of tracing, I think, because I'm not good at drawing. But I managed to do a Mario theme, so maybe I could pull off a Hobbit theme. I'm just going to grab a tissue. Hang on a second. I think Aaron Smith did a Hobbit theme. That was really cool. All right, I'm going to put some lighthouses in the bottom here. This will just be a to-do list, I think. I have a spring birds and bees kit mixed with pastel ghosts, compounding the K for June. Oh, birds, bees, and ghosts. That's cool. I like it. Now I did really like those lines we've been doing, so let's do some more of that. Although I'm going to start from the bottom because I really prefer that the bottom line ends where I feel like it should and have a gap at the top rather than how it worked out on this one where there's this gap at the bottom. Don't love it. Oh, well, you know, works out perfect. No, definitely sounds like it works to me. Good job, Macy. I'll have to have a look at that. I'm going to go with this lighthouse. I like that these lighthouses have actual little houses at the bottom. That's cool. I'm going to put this in. Oh, this side. And now would be a good time to use this to-do list. It's not going to need to match with anything else. But that's fine. I'll go with one of these task list stickers. So other than cleaning with my Bizzle spot cleaner, which I could have a go at, my other alternative is reading. I could do some reading. Sit down and have a rest before the onslaught of the weekend. So we've got kids' sport tomorrow morning. And I'm not sure what's on for the rest of the weekend. Need to look into that. So this one is finished, except what the dates. So this one is the 4th. Yes, I can use these same circles. Maybe I'll just keep these out. Yeah, and I never stop to read actual books. I'm always just having audiobooks on while I'm doing other stuff. So I feel like the act of sitting and reading a book might be nice. Yeah, we're going to put them here. Oh, that's just done. Quick decision is a good decision. I'm really glad that I got to do this stream today too, because I really wanted to set this all up, but I don't know. I feel like I should do it on a stream rather than just by myself. How old are your kids, Sky? I could never read books either when my kids were little, which is almost a shame in a way because it's such a good like role modeling for them too, isn't it? But yeah, it'd be a vicious cycle because you'd sit down to read and then you get interrupted and then you get mad that you've been interrupted, and then I wouldn't always respond to the children in the most appropriate way. So it's just easy to not. Everyone had a better time. Okay. And then this weekend is actually a long weekend. So then I go to Melbourne. So I need to set up this page. Well, I'll probably do that when I come back. Because it'll have, like, I'll stick in, memories and photos and all that kind of stuff from there. And then we're on to the last spread now. Okay, yellow lines. I actually really like it with the yellow, with the orangey lines. I might keep that going. My son turned 3 on Sunday, and my daughter is 6. Oh, that's so cute. My son will just roll over me if I try to read anything. Oh, that's funny. Bless him. Okay, so this one is going to be a slight variation on the first one. But I'm just going to have the 4 long boxes across the top. The other thing too with this spread, another reason I love this spread, is because these boxes are wide enough. They are 4 centimeters or 8 squares. They're wide enough for all the planner stickers, like the the ones I mean, the ones with the squares that people use for planners, like the Erin Condren and the Happy Planners and all those things. So they're wide enough for those stickers. And I do quite often like to replicate a planner in my bullet journal. I do also have a planner. It's undated, so I don't always feel the need to use it because I know that I can just pick it up at any point and use it. But now that my husband and I are getting back into this healthier lifestyle, it's probably a good time to pick it back up again because it's actually got a lot of each month has an ideal schedule page where I can plan out my ideal schedule for the month, and each week has like a goals check-in page. What did you succeed at? What could you have done better? What you're going to work on next week? That kind of stuff. So I might even start implementing more of those things into my journal practices in the next journal. At the moment, I don't have heaps of room to do those fun extra things. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of space. Nothing wrong with showing a lot of affection and attention. I heard a thing the other day that said about being the adult for your children that you needed when you were a child. And I thought that was really beautiful. That's why my kids don't, they're always allowed to sleep in my bed if they need that comfort or something like that. Because I remember as a kid needing that comfort and not getting it. And, at the time that was super normal. That's how you dealt with children. But I'm happy to not have them experience that. Okay. Now, I feel like I'm missing a page. No, I've just finished it. So this page I've nearly used up all of. I don't think I'll end up using these for anything. Little number circles. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I remember. I'm going to put one of these long ones into one of these boxes because I still have so much room at the bottom. I don't really need this space. Yeah, about there. That's good. Ta-da! Okay. Sorry. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It would have been cool if I could put that in there. But like I said, I don't like having my weekend in one box. So that's fine. Now, I wonder if I could put a lighthouse in every one of these. Oh, there's lighthouses in all of them, isn't there? I might just do lighthouses across the bottom of this page. This guy says, my kids sleep in my bed. One time my daughter said she heard someone talking through her window. Yeah, that's scary. King size bed and they both sleep with you. Yeah, that's nice. We have days where sometimes all three of my kids and my dog are in my bed. And we are not always the most comfortable, but but it's fine. So I'm going to start with the outside. And then I'm going to put one in the middle, which might be like this. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. Drink. Thank you, Sheree. I'm going to put this one in the center. Before I stick that down properly, I'm going to measure this and see how in the center that is. Ooh, it's like bang on. Maybe just a tiny fraction. Down there. Oh, they all rotate. That's cute. My eldest now has a bigger bed, so sometimes the kids will go and lay in her bed instead, which is nice. And they all snuggle in together. They love sleeping in the same room, all of my kids, regardless of what room. We have a rule that they have to go to sleep in their own bed, like when they go to sleep of a night time. They're sleeping in their own bed, and then after that, I don't care where they are as long as they're asleep. I'm going to put more lines across here. You know what? I couldn't even tell you what they're for. This is where I get annoyed because I would have liked one more. I'm just going to do one more and it's just going to be not quite. Nailed it. Okay, I'm going to find me another. This is my Planning with K stash. Although, I should probably find one in here. So these are my fall kits that I have. I look at that pile and the minimalist in me thinks I need to stop subscribing to stickers because I have more than enough. Oh, wait, they won't be in here because she changed up the freebie recently, didn't she? So the freebie has different stickers on it now. So I just want another freebie sheet that has the gratitude and brain dump. Wait. Maybe these are all those ones. What's that? Oh, damn it. Oh, that could work though. No, because I wanted to say gratitude log. Or brain dump. There won't be one with the whales because that's not new enough. Does anyone remember which month she changed it up? Am I looking for nothing that I won't have now? No. Sky says, I love stickers and washi and pens and all things stationery. Really? A small glimpse of my collection. Yeah, you did send me a picture of your collection. Do you use much of it? Aha! Found one. Sorry, that might have been loud. Do you use much of it? Like, I try to use a lot of my things. To the point where I think soon I need to do another. Every now and then I do a month where I don't have an actual theme, and my theme is just stickers. And I just use anything and everything that I feel like. Do I want a brain dump or a gratitude log? I'm going to go brain dump because I can always put gratitude things in here. Central. Like that. I wonder if I should colour it in first. Helps if it was in the actual centre, wouldn't it? Okay. Like that. And then I'm just going to use some of these days of the week. These remind me of we used to get, I remember my mum used to be able to buy these like bingo cards. And they had these little tabs on them, and you'd rip open a tab, and if you won a bingo, then you got a prize, you know. I do a lot. If I put stickers on my pen pal letters and send them stickers and washi sometimes, and I try using different pens and markers regularly, and I gift journal sometimes. Oh, that's really sweet. I used to do in my journals at the very start a pay it forward page, and I'd log all the things like that where I just pay things forward and send people things. Or at the time I used to make like beanies and stuff, so I'd make people beanies or whatever. That was always really good. Makes you feel good. Okay, so is that done? Now I don't know how to use. I did really want to do like some stripes like this, but I don't think that's going to quite work out in here, is it? Maybe I'll just do 3 stripes at the bottom of this in different colours. Which one do I want first? This one? No, not this colour. This colour. One. When I was using my Cricut a lot, I gave away a shirt I made and a water bottle with some stickers. Oh, that's cool. What kind of Cricut do you have? I used to have a Cricut, but I didn't have much success with it in terms of print and cutting stickers, so I got myself a Silhouette instead. But that was only like print and cut. It did a really good job for just cutting vinyl and those kind of things where it doesn't have to like particularly perfectly line up with something, you know. Let's put an anchor on here. This tealy one. I cannot tell you what this is for. Probably just decoration, really. And then I need a task list and maybe a habit tracker. So we'll just use a black pen for Oh, habit tracker. I have the first maker. I want to upgrade to the maker 3. Is there more than one maker? Oh. Let's have a Google later. I didn't even realise. That's cool. What am I going to do? This one, so 3.5 centimeters gives you your 7 days of the week. I never really mark in the day of the week above the habit trackers because I can work it out. And this one, I'm just so glad this stream worked. I feel like lately they haven't been working for me very well. Look at this dirty marks. Oh. Sorry, that was a bad sound. How does it get so dirty? Is this a different ruler I was using before? I do have